Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen. Amma ba'ad, fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dear students of summer school, let's recite Durud and Salam. As-salatu wassalamu alayki ya Rasulullah.
As-salatu wassalamu alayka ya Rasulullah.
Wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Habiballah. As-salatu wassalamu alayka ya Nabi Allah. Wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Nur Allah. Okay, excellence of Durud and Salam. The believing Muslim who recites 3 times Durud Pak in the morning with love and devotion, and 3 times in the evening with love and devotion, Allah Azza wa Jal will forgive the sins he committed that day. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Monthly pearls of preparation for Ghusl and Kafan, meaning shrouding. So very quickly, number 1, takht. We talked about takht. Why is it takht? Takht is a type of bench, okay? So of Ghusl. So it's been specifically designed to give Ghusl on that. As we've mentioned that we went to some of the masjids and we see that they have a beautiful style of bench where the water automatically drains down and it goes into the gutter automatically. Okay. Number 2, joss sticks. Yeah. So joss sticks is some kind of fragrance, agarbatti. You will go around the bench a few times to give it fragrant. Okay. Number 3, obviously you need a matchstick to light them. Number 4, you need 2 thick chadars. It is better if they were brown, meaning brown, dark brown. So it covers the color of the skin. So this is to cover the deceased. Number 5, cotton wool. Yeah. So cotton wool will be used to clean certain areas, maybe of the mouth, the lips. And number 6, 2 large pieces of cloth for istinja and other purposes. Okay? And then number 7, 2 buckets. So you need 2 large buckets. Okay? 2 mugs. And number 9, you need soap. Okay? And number 10, jujube leaves. Okay, 2 towels, that's number 11. And last and final 12, which is unstitched kafan, which is about 1.75 yards wide, okay, and 7 meters long piece of cloth. You know what cloth is? The white piece of cloth. So how long is it supposed to be? 1.75. 1.75 yards wide. How long should it be? The long, how is long? That's wide, isn't it? So 1.75 yards wide and 7 meters long. Okay? 7 meters long of piece cloth. Then you need some scissors, obviously, to cut that cloth. Okay? So make sure you get some scissors. And then you need a needle and a thread. Okay? That's number 14. You need some number 15, you need some comfort, or they call it comfort. And 16, you need some fragrance like attar, like they have some amber, they can purchase some fragrance. Okay, note all, also tell the approximate time on which you will reach. So if you're going to perform ghusl, you need to tell that person the approximate time, this is what time I will come to perform the ghusl of that person. So these are the some of the things I've told you. Okay, so what you need to do is number 1, light up joss sticks or frankincense and move around the takht of ghusl 3 times or 5 times or 7 times. So the agarbatti what I'm talking about, yeah, so there's going to be the bench there, you'll go around it, how many times? 3 times, 5 times and 7 times. So he's showing you odd numbers there, isn't it? Number 2, lay the deceased on the takht. So the second where after the fragrance, you're going to bring the deceased and lay him down on the takht. Or you call it a bench. Or if he's in the masjid, you'll put him on one of the benches there as well. Okay, number 3, remove the clothing or the clothes gently or cut them if required. But the sitr of the deceased should remain covered from navel to the knees. Okay. Number 4, cover the body from navel to below the knees with a thick cloth of a dark colored. Like I mentioned, the brown cloth, but a dark colored cloth. So it doesn't reveal his skin. It doesn't reveal his private parts. So make sure they're covered. From where? Where's it from? What is sitr, guys? Who can tell me what sitr is? What's the answer?
Is it from the belly button to the knees?
Yeah. Is it up to start of the knees or is it over the knees?
Over.
Over the knees, correct. So 7 stages of ghusl. Number 1, perform the istinja of the deceased. The person performing istinja should wrap a cloth around his hand. Okay, so you should wrap the cloth around his hand when he's doing the istinja. Okay, there is a video footage here. You may download the app Muslim Funerals and have a look at that video. Okay. Number 2, to perform the wudu of the deceased. Okay, so rinsing the mouth and putting water into the nose are not included in it. Okay, listen again. So rinsing the mouth, when you were alive, you were rinsing the mouth, right? But now the deceased is not required to rinse his mouth because he can't do it. And putting the water into the nose are not included. So these are the 2 things are minused, okay? So wet the cotton wool, and rub it on the teeth inside, the gums, the lips and the nostrils, okay? Then wash the face thrice, of the deceased person. Wash both hands, okay, up to and including the elbows thrice. Perform massa, okay, of the complete head once, and then wash both the feet thrice. Number 3, to wash the hair of the beard and the head. So now you're going to wash the head, and then the beard, okay? So make sure you wash it properly. Number 4, to lay the deceased on his left side and wash the right side. Shall I repeat that? So number 4, to lay the deceased on his left side and wash his right side, okay? So he'll be halfway like this. You're washing all the right side. And then you'll do the same on the other side. So number 5, to lay the deceased on the right side and wash the left side. Okay? So remember, right to left. And number 6, to move your hand gently on the lower part of the stomach after making the deceased person sit by giving support on his back. Neither can one look at the sitr of the deceased, nor can he touch it without a cloth in between. So make sure when he's cleaning these parts where the sitr area is use a cloth. Okay? So use a cloth while you're doing that and make sure you're not looking. So there'll be a cloth there. You'll basically put your hand with the cloth there and you'll be cleaning it. So don't do it with your bare hands. Yeah? Is that clear? And number 7, to pour comfort water from the head to the feet. A mug of comfort water is enough for this purpose. So that's 7 stages of ghusl in Mayyit that we've just learned. So inshallah, quick test. In order, we're going to try to test you, see if you remember these things. And this is what you'll do. Practically, when the time comes, inshallah azza wa jal, you'll know what to do. Okay guys, are you ready for this test? So making arrangements for heating water and also arrange the following things. So number 1, what was number 1?
The bench.
What do we need?
Is it the bench?
Okay, what was it in
The dakh.
MashaAllah. Okay, what's the second part that we need to do? So after the bench is there, candles. Where have you got candles from? What sticks?
The perfume.
Okay. So what's the answer then? Shouting it out.
Joysticks and fragrance.
Acha, mashallah. So Sufyan, tell me, what's number 3? What do we need to light the fragrance? Guys, listen.
A lighter.
A lighter.
Yeah.
If you didn't have a lighter, what's the other things that you can use?
A matchstick.
Matchsticks. Okay, good. Okay, so what do I need? Number 4. What do I need? Point number 4. Abdul Moiz.
A dark, thick cloth.
Oh, mashallah. So tell me number 5 then.
Cotton wool.
Cotton wool, mashallah. Okay, so tell me what's number 6 then.
Two pieces of cloth.
For what purpose?
A stinger.
Okay, correct. So Ahmed, what would I need to wash the deceased? Oh, why we shout the answer now? Gee, go on.
2 buckets.
2 buckets, mashallah. So Seth and Isaac. So he's mentioned 2 buckets. Number 8, what would I need for the buckets?
I need water.
Nope, I know I've got water. What would I need to use for the water? Huh? What would I need? How many jugs?
You'll have to use 2 jugs.
Ah, correct. Mashallah. Okay, Abdul Rahman, what's the 9th thing I need?
Soap.
Soap. Good. So number 10, there are some leaves, but what are them leaves called? Okay, so what are them leaves called?
Judge believes.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
So, number 11, there's 2 things I need. What are them?
2 towels.
2 towels. Correct. Guys, the next question is, I need 2 white chadre. ठीक है? 2 white cloths. Who can tell me the length of them cloths?
5 meters.
Just 1 second. Okay, so what's your name again?
Yaqub
Yaqub, tell me the answer.
is 1.75 yards and 7 meters long.
MashaAllah. Correct. The next question is, number 13, I need something to adjust the white cloths. What do I need? Sorry, what's your name again?
Arib.
Arib. So, what do I need then?
You need scissors.
To do what?
Cut the cloth.
To cut the cloths. Okay, good. Okay, so tell me, after cutting the cloths, what would I need to do to stitch something? What do I need?
You need a needle and a cloth.
Oh, needle and what else? What does the needle take?
Or thread.
Thread, correct. Sorry, what's your name?
Hassan.
Hassan. So, what do I need number 15?
Fragrant the body.
With what? With what?
Fragrance.
Fragrance of what? What's it called? It's with a C.
Comfort.
Correct. Comfort. What else can you use other than comfort to fragrant the body? What's his name?
Umar.
Umar. So, Umar, tell me, other than comfort, what other fragrance can I use?
Outer.
Attar, mashallah. So, 4 acts to be carried out before Ghusl and Mayyit. Number 1, light up joysticks or frankincense and move it around how many times?
I know. 3, 5, 7 times.
Go on then.
3 times.
3 times, and what other times you can do it?
5 and 7 times.
What's the other? After the joysticks, when we go around, right? What's the second thing we need to do?
You put the descendant on the takh.
Okay, what? Deceased. Deceased.
Yeah, the deceased
Okay,
on the takh.
Okay, number 3. What's the number 3? What do we need to do?
You need to remove the cloth, but if you need scissors, you can do. And but to make sure that the knees until the belly button doesn't show.
You don't get what?
They don't get like uncovered.
So, what's number 4 then? What do we need to do after we've removed the clothes?
Cover the navel to below the knees
Okay, mashallah. With what?
with a cloth.
Any specific cloth?
Dark cloth.
Correct. Mashallah.
Dark brown, bro.